the Danish palace has released new photos of Crown Prince Christian completing national service amid rising geopolitical tensions in the region. What's the latest on the prince's military training, and how are Queen Mary and King Frederik dealing with their son's absence?
Right. Well, this has been one of the big stories in Denmark this year. Of course, they have, tensions with Donald Trump over Greenland. There's also tensions with Russia on the other side. So, there is a lot of emphasis at the moment on national security in Denmark. And part of that comes down to national service. They have had male national service for decades, and they're actually introducing it for women as well. Only a few countries do that at the moment, Israel being one of them. So it's a very big topic. And of course, Christian is currently in that time of his life. He is completing national service. He has been living for several months at a very remote military base, undergoing intense sort of military training. And then the palace this week has released some new photos of...
Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Danish News Daily, where crowns sparkle, whispers echo, and royal silence is often louder than words. Today we are diving straight into the storm shaking Europe's oldest monarchy, because when a king becomes the headline, the palace walls start to tremble. This story has it all: mystery, marriage pressure, global attention, and enough tension to make a tiara tilt. Before we get into the royalty, take a quick second to subscribe to Danish News Daily and tap the notifications bell so you never miss a twist, a whisper, or a crown slightly out of place. Now, let us set the scene. King Frederik has barely settled into his role, yet the spotlight has already gone from ceremonial gold to harsh fluorescent glare. Recent months have been dominated by rumors surrounding his private life, sparked by photos, travel headlines, and a narrative that refuses to stay quietly behind palace gates. The Danish public, usually loyal and measured, has suddenly become very alert, very curious, and very online. Here is where things turn serious. Queen Mary, long praised as the calm anchor of the modern Danish monarchy, has been noticeably distant in public appearances. Body language experts are working overtime, social media detectives are zooming into every pixel, and commentators are asking the unthinkable question: is a royal marriage under strain? When a royal couple stops projecting unity, the silence becomes the story. Transition with me for a moment, because this is not just about romance. This is about timing. Denmark has just experienced a historic abdication, a new king, and a public still emotionally attached to Queen Margrethe. For Frederik, this was meant to be a smooth handover, not a baptism of scandal. Instead, the monarchy is facing a public relations headache wrapped in tabloid curiosity. Now another layer. Reports suggest the palace has quietly adjusted its communication strategy. Statements are shorter. Appearances are carefully managed. The vibe has shifted from open confidence to controlled caution. In royal terms, that is the equivalent of battening down the hatches before a storm hits land. Let us talk impact, because this matters beyond gossip. The Danish monarchy survives on trust, relatability, and the sense that it reflects national values. When rumors of marital trouble surface, they challenge the fairy tale image many still associate with royal life. It is a reminder that crowns do not cancel human complexity. If anything, they amplify it. Here comes the twist. Despite the noise, there has been no official confirmation of wrongdoing, no dramatic palace announcement, and no public confrontation. Instead, there is restraint. And sometimes restraint fuels speculation more than scandal ever could. The public is left filling gaps, and the internet never fills gaps gently. Zooming out, this moment could define King Frederik's early reign. Will he emerge as a modern monarch who weathers storms with transparency and calm? Or will this episode linger as an unspoken shadow over the crown? History shows that early reign narratives tend to stick, for better or worse. There's also Queen Mary's position to consider, and this is crucial. She is not just a royal spouse. She is a symbol of stability, cultural bridge building, and quiet strength. Any perception of distance, whether real or imagined, sends ripples through public opinion. Supporters watch closely, critics sharpen their pens, and the palace understands that every appearance now carries extra weight, extra meaning, and extra scrutiny. And here is the real suspenseful question. Can silence still work in an age where every pause becomes content? The monarchy is balancing tradition with modern expectations, and that tightrope has never looked thinner or higher. As the dust continues to swirl, one thing is clear. The Danish royal family is no longer just a symbol of tradition this year. It is a live drama playing out in real time, watched by millions, judged by moments, and shaped by silence as much as by action. The next move will matter more than any rumor. All eyes remain fixed firmly on Copenhagen tonight, watching, waiting, analyzing every step closely. Thank you for watching Danish News Daily.